Hey, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the vodcast. What you sipping on? Number 13. The real number 13, because the last one just wasn't good enough for me. So this is the real new number 13. Trevi, what's up, man? What's up, dude? Today we got a new guest with us, and I'm really excited about because it's been nothing but good vibes every time we've gamed and hung out together. But first and foremost, we got the always Payton Fool back with us. So, Payton, what you sipping on?
Well, today, not sponsored, but I do have the Jim Beam Apple and Mountain Dew, which is the OG, the first drink that I sported on this show. That's all that I'm sipping on today. What about you, Nick? What are you sipping on today?
Today, I'm just sipping on some mango cart beer. A nice big old mug.
Mango Cart beer? Is that the brand?
Mango cart beer. Yes, it's I can pull it up here. It's Golden Road Mango Cart.
Oh, I can't see it. Move it in front of your face. I have you cropped. There you go. Ooh, it's pretty.
All right. Yeah.
Not sponsored by him.
Not sponsored. Okay. Daddy Dragon 69. What's Daddy 69 Dragon? What's up? Hey, I didn't get into it yet. I'm so sorry. We have to turn the sound alerts off for the podcast because we got a copyright claim on them the last time I uploaded it. So we're trying to during the vodcast, not the podcast. During the vodcast, we have to turn the sound alerts off. I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
What about you? Oh, sorry about that. What about you, Joe? What are you sipping on? I was gonna ask.
Oh, well, you know me. I'm sipping on my my standard Miller Lite and my rye whiskey, old fashioned. That's pretty much my go-to. If I'm sipping on anything, it's either this or scotch. I want my $250 back. Omega's got that. Ooh. Oh, that's so strong. I did a double. Oh, I didn't do a double. I forgot to stir it. Hold on. Anyway, for the vodcast, what you sipping on? Number 13. We got a lot of fun stuff to cover today. I'm excited. I just opened up the Xbox app. That's not what I want to open up. All right. I hear the sound. Can you guys hear the sound? That's funny. Well, I guess the sound alerts aren't off, but that's amazing. Oh, neat wad. I actually made that one myself and uploaded it. All right. So, now that we covered the no sound alerts due to copyright and they're still playing, I'm glad we got through that. This past week, I guess last weekend, the one thing I really wanted to talk about and go into was Halo Infinite, the Halo Infinite tech preview. Oh my god. Oh my god. And neither one of you played it. Payton especially. Like,
this will be pretty one-sided, and I've been excited to hear about it because I haven't been able to talk to you.
Oh, See-Through Gaming. I just stopped by to say hi. Wish I could say, but streaming right now. Hey, thanks so much for stopping by, man. I actually played Halo with See-Through. Check out See-Through Gaming at on Facebook under that name, See-Through Gaming on Facebook. He's got some great content over there. That's my buddy. He is dope. He gave me the biggest tip in the world last weekend. So hell yeah, check him out. So it's good to see you. I haven't seen you in a long time, man. Good to see your face or your text at least. I'm sorry, Payton. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go for it.
No, I was just saying it'll be pretty one-sided. I haven't read anything. I've intentionally not read anything on the multiplayer. We kind of touched base on it. But yeah, I was wanting to hear it on here first so I could get some genuine reactions to some of the stuff that Halo and the geniuses over there have done. So by all means, you take off with it.
Dude, ask me a question and I'll fucking give you an answer. I'm so excited to talk about the Halo Infinite tech preview. I know that you couldn't get into it. I'm pretty sure it's because they did it by tenure. If the longer you've been playing Halo, the better chance you had of getting access to it. And oh my god, I had so much fun. I honestly, at first, I wasn't so sure about the pistol, the sidekick, because it just fires so quick. And it just felt weird. It felt stiff.
Yeah.
And the aim, yeah, my reaction. The aim, dude, it just it felt a little unforgiving. Like the bullet magnetism wasn't nearly as strong as it was in like Halo 5 or 3 or whatever. But once you
Yeah.
get used to it, man, just pop, 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 like super quick. Oh, that game is so fun. And then, yeah, I'm sorry. Did you have any? You asked me a question. I'll tell you what you want to know.
I had a couple. So
Okay.
first thing, the pistol. Does it fire the same as like the upgraded Magnum did in Halo 5, where it was like the quick reload?
The
You
skinny
could do
one.
this.
It reminds
The
me of
which one?
the skinny one in Warzone. You get like the old school Magnum, or then you get the one that was like
Okay.
kind of skinny and like quick, kind of
Yeah.
like that. It fires like that, actually. Now that I think about it,
Okay. Okay.
7
Now,
shots to kill.
was it a PvP or was that what it was or no?
Yeah, it was PvP. Well, it was PvB. Player versus bots.
Okay.
So they were testing out their bot software, and they had like different tiers. So the first night was against like normal bots, then it was against ODST level bots, which were harder, and then the third, like on Sunday, it was like Spartan level bots, which were way harder. So, and they did segments in there where like it was online matchmaking, I think player versus player, but they were only doing it for like an hour or 2 hours at a time each day, and I missed it every time. I only got to play with the bots, so. And I love that Omega liked my reaction because it was accurate, and he actually had a proper emoji to fit it. But yeah, mostly player versus bots. But those bots they're good, they're smart. Like, very impressive. Like, I didn't feel, I guess I still felt like I was playing bots to a degree, but still really, 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 really good.
Was it harder playing that than playing the campaign on the hardest setting? Like soloing through the hardest setting on the campaign?
Oh yeah, legendary is harder. But
Oh, really?
yeah, but
Okay.
that's because like legendary is harder because like they get more health and more shields, and you don't do as much damage, and you can't find ammo. Like this is still balanced. You know what I mean? That's meant to be a pain in the dick.
It is a big pain in the dick. I still haven't finished Halo 5 on Legendary, so
Really?
no. I mean, I loved the campaign. I like to play through it, and then I get so obsessed with the multiplayer. I mean, on Halo 5, I don't want to say exactly how much I spent, but I spent enough money that I've got all the armors, all the gun skins, but 2, and then I've permanently unlocked all the weapons
Wow.
and all the vehicles.
Wow.
I think I say all the armors. I think I need 1 helmet. So, yeah, I spent enough time not only grinding, like there's grinding games and then there's multiplayer games where you're rewarded for grinding that have nothing to do with the gameplay. And those are my favorite games. Like I'm rewarded for just playing the game, and it doesn't matter if I'm wearing, the Mark IV armor or if I'm wearing what is it, another armor, a Helios armor or whatever. It doesn't matter. None of that shit matters. It just matters the gameplay. And I like those. Unlike GTA, where you can literally go and spend, mom and dad's paycheck and have all the coolest stuff in the game. I don't enjoy games like that. They're just 2 different grinds.
Hey, Artie. Travis asked, are they going to have Firefight in Infinite? I'm sure they will. I don't know for sure, but I'm sure they will. I mean, because a lot of people were thinking that they were going to do, what's that called? A Battle Royale?
Yeah.
But they announced that they're not. I've also heard rumors that they're going to have crazy big team, like 16 versus 16 or some shit like that, and major, like, I don't know. So I'm sure they'll have Firefight, but only time will tell. I don't know for sure. I don't think
Did you get to play with all the new abilities that they came out with?
Yeah. Oh,
So
yeah,
it was straight release, like you got all the weapons. There wasn't anything else.
No, I'm sure there was weapons that I didn't get to try and use, like the Spartan laser wasn't in there. There was other weapons. I'm sure, like the weapons I got to use were like the pulse rifle, which is an updated, instead of the Covenant carbine, it's like the Covenant like pulse rifle type thing. It's long range, but it homes in.
Yeah.
That's interesting. The BR is still sick. I love it. I got the sniper. I got the spiker, that gun that you see in the trailer where it's just this massive like
Yeah.
Oh, and it shoots a giant metal spike. You know what I mean? Like
Vehicle
just a giant. Fuck! I gotta get my hands in here. A giant. Where is it at? A giant metal, huge ass, long, spike. If you shoot someone with that, they just go flying. And I've seen commentary like, I think it'd be a really good idea if you could pin people to the wall with it. You can't now, but I saw that comment. I'm like, ooh, that would be cool. Like if you shot a Spartan and it hit the wall behind him, like it drugged them. Yeah. Oh, what is really funny about the spike thing? It kills them in one shot, no matter where you shoot them. You can shoot them in the toe, they die, right? And then, but what's really funny is if you shoot them in the dick, the spike stays there. So when they die, they're laying on their back with. Yeah, I'm like, ooh, yeah, fun, silly Halo dumb shit. And they brought the spike grenades back.
Oh, hell yeah.
That like bounce off the walls and shit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. So didn't see any Promethean nades actually. Now that I think about it, which is good.
Makes sense.
I think that's good. I'll take the spike nades with the meat nades. The meat nades they're great, but they're kind of like too great.
Is this one following in the Promethean saga though? It's not, is it? And aren't we done with the Prometheans after?
No. I mean, they're still talking about the trailer I watched. They're still talking about Cortana and stuff, but it also seems like Chief has a bit of amnesia, or he's not aware of what. So I don't know about the story. I don't know. All I can talk about is like the bots and I kind of got sidetracked there. I pulled my Burt Kreischer and went off on my bunny trail. Spiker, sniper, rocket launcher, assault rifle is dope. Like the assault rifle is a valid, like there's no such thing as an AR noob anymore. Like if you use the AR, you should. It's good. It's reliable. And it's got range on it, a little bit of range on it too. BR, what else? There's this the heat wave shotgun where like it switches its bullet pattern from horizontal to vertical. But the hammer is wild. The hammer is absolutely wild because it used to be like you slam it down and you get like an area around you, but now it's like a huge area in front of you. Like it shoots out a shockwave, an invisible shockwave.
That's the way it should have been, in my opinion.
It's got range. It's got way more. It's got like shotgun level range. I feel like it's impressive. But the number one thing for Halo that I am the most excited about, Halo Infinite so far, the grapple hook.
Oh yeah,
dude.
Just a pack.
I saw that.
You can use it for anything and everything. Like I kept doing new shit. Like you can use it to grab a weapon, which like yeah, neat. Until you actually do it. Like someone's running to go take the power weapon and you're like, nope. And you just shoot your grapple hook and just snag it off the wall before they get to it. And it comes to your hands and they're just like looking down at you like, what the fuck? Or grapple hook and hammer combo. Oh my, because you can grapple hook onto other Spartans and you zip to them.
Yep.
And you just fucking, while you're zipping to them, you just hammer down on them. Oh my god, it's a beautiful, beautiful thing.
Now, the other thing that I was wondering about, like the power-ups, your overshields, your invis, do those spawn on the ground like Halo 5 or more like Halo 3, where it's like this orb that glows?
Wait, what are you talking about? Say that again?
Like your overshields, you remember in Halo 5 they used to spawn on the ground where you'd actually have to go and pick them up?
Oh yeah.
And then in like Halo, is it like that or is it like Halo 3 where it's like the glowing orbs that you walk into?
Halo 5.
Okay, good. So you could grapple them too.
But you don't have to. Yeah. So here's the thing, though.
Yeah.
If you have a grapple hook, you can't have the overshield equipped, or you can't have the overshield equipped, right? Because you'll. All right. So if you don't have any equipment on your person, and you walk over top of an overshield equipment, you'll automatically pick it up, which is nice. You don't have to press the button; you just automatically pick it up. So that's cool.
Okay.
But if you have a grapple hook on you, then you do have to press the button and you switch them out.
Oh, so you drop your ability.
You drop your grapple hook for the overshield because you don't have to equip the overshield right away. You can pick it up, carry it, run it to someone else. Oh, here's something else that's really neat, which I didn't understand the point of this at first, but right on the D-pad, If you're playing on controller,
Yeah.
you drop whatever weapon you're holding. You just throw it down.
Interesting.
Yeah, and I'm like, why would you need that? And so Travis Omega brought up, so you can give someone else a power weapon. I'm like, that's actually a really good point. Like, if they're better than you with the sniper, you can, here, buddy, here's the snipe that I got. Take it. I'll take the fucking AR. Like, that's really smart. So yeah, that was interesting. I think you could do it with that shit too. So what you could do is grapple hook the overshield, bring it up to you at a high point so that people can't grab it. And then whenever your grapple hook's out, you got that overshield there to ready to use. Or you can just drop your grapple. I'm not sure if you can drop equipment or not. I'm pretty sure you can. Yeah, you can. No, you can't. I'm not sure. But it'd be cool to just keep it, hoard it to yourself and have it by you. But yeah, you can grab it with the overshield. It's really neat. Or the grapple hook. It's really neat.
How far is the distance for the grapple hook?
Pretty good.
Is it a good distance? Is it like Pathfinders?
I think it's like Pathfinders. Maybe a little bit longer. Honestly.
Ooh, that's neat.
Yeah, it's maybe not. It's about the same. It's got surprisingly decent range. Like, you can't go all the way across the entire map.
Right.
But you can definitely relocate where you're at in a hurry, like big time.
It makes the escapability that much better.
And for Halo, where it's smaller maps than Apex, like
being able to windmill back behind your enemy as they're chasing you on maps is just, it sounds like so much fun.
Yeah. Grapple hook, that's dope. I will use my Dying Light expertise to own that, dude. So here's what I want to get into. Here's my idea when I was playing with the grapple hook. You know what I'm really excited for? Forge. Forge on Halo 6 or Halo Infinite. Because if you have the same abilities on Forge, like if you have all that customization, I'm going to make a game mode where there is no floor. There's like starting a spawn point, but after that you have to get off of it, and there's just a ceiling, and everybody has infinite grapple hooks with no respawn or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I want to make a new griff ball, but with grapple. Like, you got to grapple over, grab the bomb, grapple again, take the bomb to their. Like, I want to make it like Quidditch.
Can you
Yeah.
can you use your weapons and stuff while you're
Grappling?
using your grapple?
No. Well,
Probably just like melee.
yeah. Well, so maybe you can. I don't know. It's been a week. But I know, like, while you're grappling, I don't think you can. But, like, after you let go of the grapple, you have momentum. You're still flying. So you can shoot until you land, you know?
Yeah.
Or you can hammer or whatever, yeah. But I think
That'd be fun.
But so, like, you can grapple, get some momentum, like soar through the air, shoot, and grapple again. Like, I want to try to make a Spider-Man type thing in Forge. If I can make a Spider-Man game mode using Infinite, I probably shouldn't be saying this on a podcast or the vodcast because it's going to get stolen from me and someone else is going to take my idea. But
right.
I want to make like a Spider-Man mode. And yeah, I think that'd be really cool because you used to be able to like manipulate your respawn time when you're like your ammo, like if it's infinite, if you have to use a clip or reload or not. I'm assuming you'll be able to do that with the grappling hook, and if you can, dude, we're about to have some really fun mini games, and that will be all over the stream all the time. So yeah. Anyway, sorry. Start talking to me about Halo. I get really excited. Oh, fucking the map, Bazaar. I have to mention this. Walking through tables is the most satisfying thing. You really do feel like you weigh a ton, a literal ton, because like
that's the map that looks like CS:GO, right?
Yeah, a lot of people say that. I remember people saying that like this map looks like CS:GO, and it does look like CS:GO, but it really reminds me of like old school Halo 2 map. But yeah, that's
walking through tables.
Well, there's like a cafe area where there's like a little chalkboard menu. And there's like little, like not little, they're normal sized wooden tables, but as Spartans, you're big. Spartans are like 7 foot tall, almost or close to it, and like that armor weighs a shit ton, literally.
Yeah.
So there's tables, and if you jump on them, they make the most satisfying sound, and they just break. And like walking to chairs, they just crumple at your feet, and it's like, ooh, yeah, I'm big and strong. I'm a Spartan.
Big.
Yeah, it's very satisfying. I love it. I'm so excited for the game, man. I am so excited. Like, I really wish you would have gotten it because you and I would have had so much fun. I spent the whole weekend playing with Tim.
if I had my old profile still, I probably would have got approved for it. But unfortunately, I had to retire the old name and go with the new one, which is a much better name than my old one was. So, but yeah, I'm excited to play it. Like I said, I signed up for it on the Halo Waypoint. So if anyone's in here that wants to sign up for it, you just go to Halo Waypoint.
Yeah, they said on Twitter today, or maybe it was a few days ago, but they're going to do more multiplayer previews before the game comes out.
Okay.
So the multiplayer is going to be free. It's cross-play, cross-plat, so whether it be on Xbox or PC, doesn't matter. Get it where you can get it. Get Halo Insider, get it and play with me, all of you guys, if you can. Just get access, dude. It's so fun. I can't wait, because when that game comes out, I will, like, my Twitch does not represent this very well, because on my Twitch I have very strong ADD with the games I play. There are very few games that get me like stuck on that game solely for a long time, and Halo has always been one of them.
Yeah.
So, and I plan on going back to Halo. The cool thing about Halo is it really just caters to my ADD, because I can jump on, get that quick action, and do the fights, right? The gun fights, and jump into Slayer and whatever. Or I can go into Forge and create and build. I love building maps and game. I love doing that. Or I can go into campaign and stream that, and stream my reactions to the story and all that. Oh, I can't wait. So
they better have Social Slayer.
They will. Yeah, dude. I could seriously do an hour and a half podcast about Halo. They will have. Here's why I guarantee they will have Social Slayer. I bet you they will have every game mode you've ever wanted, because they're making it free. They're making the multiplayer free, and they have bots. So there's no more reason to be like, sorry, this game mode isn't getting enough attention, we had to take it out. They have bots now. I can play Social Slayer where I don't care if it, like, I won't like bots as much as other people, but I'm sure sometimes I will prefer bots over people. I'm like, I don't want to fuck with people. I just want to dick around the bots and feel good.
Oh, good. Yeah, I've played with you enough that we definitely could use some bot games in between getting our asses handed to us 2-3 times in a row. Because you and I are really competitive whenever it does come to Halo. You and I are 1 and 2. If we're 4, it's like
it's a bad night.
Yeah. So jumping in those bot games will be nice. And oh shit, the Octagon is a great way to warm up.
Oh yeah.
But the bots will be
even better. If I can do custom games with bots and just spawn with BR. Oh my god, I didn't even think about that. Custom games with bots to prepare for a ranked game.
Oh yeah. Well, that, and then it'll be nice too, instead of just jumping into Slayer and us trying to learn the call outs in the Slayer games and us dying and getting pissed off at one another because we're like, where are they?
Mm-hmm.
We'll be able to be in bot games, and then it does not matter, you know.
Yep.
We're going to work on the call outs, and that's exactly what we're in there to do, is run around, because then I can stick right on your hip. It is because no matter how good the bots are, they're still going to have their own coding, and they're all going to play the same. So we'll be able to stick to each other's hip and say, okay, this is what we're going to call this room. This is what we're going to call this room.
Yeah. Well, they're all labeled too, but some of the labels are dumb, like Whirlpool Dam. That was one of the areas. That's where the grappling hook was. And that's a long call out name. They're in the Whirlpool Dam. This lot. They're in the dam.
Call it wet works. Call it moist.
Yeah, call it wetty. Call it WAP.
WAP.
Yeah.
There you go.
And I'm so sorry, SNOWJOB. Like, it's his first time on the vodcast on What You Sippin On, and we have to, for some reason, open up with me talking about Halo, which honestly I don't need either one of you guys here for. I could just sit here and talk about it by myself for far too long. It's just not very entertaining. Oh yeah. Thank you, Artie.
I love that you're the only one that can hear that.
I know, that's why I have to do it.
I hear it from you, and I'm like, all right, someone's playing some sounds.
Oh boy.
Dude, next time you hear me do it, you got to do it too. Anyway.
Oh yeah.
That's a whole. Thank you. You didn't even give us a yeah. You're just like,
the turtle orgasm. But
oh, that's illicit. gonna get me back. Oh, it's this song. Hold on, let me cut the volume. I'm gonna change this song real quick. I don't speak Spanish, silly. I don't know what you're saying. All right. But yeah, what you're saying about the bots and just being able to go in and create custom games and whatever, like that is a whole new element to the training and getting prepared. And I didn't think about that. I'm really excited for that.
And hopefully they'll have it where it could be like 2v5. So it's just you and I going up against as many dudes as possible, which would be a lot of fun. You know, versus it just being where it's got to be 2v2, 2v, you know, however many bots. Hopefully you'll be able to stack the other team with the highest level bots, and then you and I can just go in there and grind for like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And just go against those. And then when we jump in the game, because you know that with this game being free, everyone who's never played Halo before is going to get the freaking game. And I am
salivating.
Like
I am ready. Because we're good against people that haven't played for a long time.
Yeah, we jump on Master Chief Collection. The first game in, it's 17-4, 17 kills, 4 deaths, and then like 8 assists. And it's like, well, I can't wait to play against some newbies.
I got a perfection against the Spartan bots.
Yeah, that's exciting.
The highest level bots. I got an overkill on the ODST bots. I got a perfection on the Spartan bots. Are you ready for me to just play like I'm in my 70s? Yes. Oh, the more the merrier. Because here's the fun thing about Halo, Artie. We get custom games. Have you ever heard of a little game called Trash Man or Garbage Man? So fun. Or Duck Hunt.
Trash Man.
Dude, Trash Man's so fun. Did you ever play any Halo SNOWJOB? I feel like everybody that was in the Navy played Halo.
I've played Halo, but it's been so long since I played Halo.
Dude, the hide and seek game, like that game is the perfect. Okay, I'm too drunk.
Oh, it has oddball. It will have oddball, buddy. The oddball looks so cool, Travis. It's like the skull with like blue and black latex paint on it, and you can smack people with it, and they just go flying. Like they just. I'll show you a clip after the stream. Actually. Should I load up a clip and get one ready to show Travis the oddball while you talk? I'll load up a clip. That's what we're gonna do. All right.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
I'm super excited. I'm excited for the custom game modes because I mean, the good thing with this game being free is it didn't cost someone $60 to find Forge and show us how good they can be at creating games, creating maps. Now it's going to be free to the public. So seeing everyone else's creativity get sent into this game and play, like I remember the first time I played that hide and seek game where you'd be invisible and you could literally be a lamp post and then
prop hunt.
Prop hunt.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, this is genius. Whoever
so
came up
fun.
with this was a genius. So much fun.
So fun.
And to see other people's creativity get introduced, super excited about.
Oh yeah. I remember back in Halo 3 the Halo art that people would make. And they would draw anime boobies with using spawn points, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's dude.
Yeah. I remember being like, ooh, I'm gonna save that to my file share.
Better stop it, man. I'm on my 1 day cleanse, man.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Your non-masturbatory cleanse.
Not good for a recovering addict.
Yeah, right. A recovering jerk addict.
I've been chasing my ears, into my beard, man.
I know. Imagine if you scratch another part of your body like that, dude. You'd be back in the throes of things.
I have to pee like a 6-year-old. I gotta pull my pants all the way down to my nipples, put my hands up in the air. I feel like I'm getting cavity searched each time I pee.
So I have a funny story about that. In middle school, one time, you ever have moments where your brain just shuts off? Like it doesn't work the way it normally works. Like it just quits.
Every day
when I'm drinking. Yeah. Okay, you guys get it. So I was like in middle school, and then I was in PE, physical education gym, whatever you call it, from wherever you're from. Oh, by the way, Shannon said hi earlier, and I said hi in my head. I didn't say hi back. Sorry, Shannon. I love you, buddy. I'm glad you're here. What's up? I said wherever you're from, and I thought of Shannon. Anyway, I get done, like, playing dodgeball or whatever we were doing, the best gym game of all time. and I go into the little locker room, and I don't know why. I just remember thinking, I need to go pee. I'm gonna go pee, and I walk into the locker room. I go up to the urinal to go pee. I'm like, okay, peeing. This is what you do when you're peeing. And I pulled my pants down and my underwear down, all the way to my ankles, all the way down, and just stood there with like cock shirt in it, right, with my fucking Joel
shirt pulled up to your chest.
I had it down so the bottom of my shirt was like perfectly resting on top of my tabletop ass that I got, my ghetto booty, my fucking just yeah. If you know me, you know my rump. All right. So I'm just standing there peeing, and I'm not thinking nothing of it. My pants are around my ankles, around my fucking high top tennis shoes, just peeing in the toilet, and it's a locker room. It's not like, so everybody's there and can see me. And then I'm like, something's different, but I can't pinpoint what is going on, what's different. And then people, like and it's middle schoolers, and they're all ruthless. And I remember being like one of the quiet kids back then, and then like the most popular kid, I think his name was Brandon, comes in and just points and starts laughing his ass off, and then like starts telling other kids, but he wasn't telling them in a way that was like making fun of me. They're like, it was in a way of like, oh my god, you're not gonna believe what Joel is doing, this is so funny. Like, they thought I was doing it on purpose to be funny. Thank God. Because if they knew what was going on in my head of like, I'm just being absent-minded, I would never, ever have lived it down. But they just thought I was being funny. Like, oh my god, Joel's so funny. Ha ha, look at him. Oh my god, I can't believe you're doing that. You're so... And then, like, I realized what was happening. Like, oh yeah, haha, I'm glad you... Like, I played it off like, yes, it was intentional. It was not. It was not intentional at all. My brain stopped working, and I pulled my pants down to my fucking ankles and peed and let everybody in the locker room see my little butt.
We had a kid who did that too. He had to go to a different classroom for math and English though. But
we were in the same. That was that was there. He was in my gym class. Oh, I don't know if you're talking about the same person.
That was me.
No. In my class, there was a kid who always he pulled his shirt like up to his nipples, and then just had his dingy-lingy sticking out and peeing in the urinal.
Really?
But he had to go to a whole different classroom with a different teacher and a tutor to learn math and English.
There's a kid we both know because he was held back a lot because he was I don't know the proper word for it anymore, but it was
intellectually impaired.
Okay, that's what it is. Okay.
Yep.
He was in my gym class. Believe it, he was there when that happened.
And the kid was blessed.
He was blessed. He may have been intellectually impaired, but he always wore sweats.
He was touched, but the kid was blessed.
And
huge dick.
He rocked it, dude. Chorizo, whack.
That kid that Apex is talking about, he went to the same school that Apex did, and then he ended up transferring to my school because he grew up an hour from me. You did, Joel? And
I think
this
so,
kid, he transferred to my school, and it was our senior night. He was 21. He was he was older than me. He was 21, which is the longest you're allowed to go to high school for. He got up on stage. He didn't wear a gown or anything. He was just wearing sweatpants and a t-shirt and full erect, getting up on stage. So like we played it off. Of course, everyone was noticing it because it was humongous. That kid was not shy. He had every right to never be shy. But I remember he and his tutor, he had a tutor that was with him all the time. She ended up pulling him off stage, and he came back. Nothing was wrong. Everything was flat in the front. He had a big grin on his face. She had a bigger grin on her face. I don't know what happened to it, but he got up on stage, he took his diploma, and that was it. The nicest kid you'll ever talk to. He didn't say much, but I remember whenever he got up on stage, like there were women in the audience fainting from the amount of blood loss he had. It was crazy.
Oh
kid, man. We just got along. He'd come over there. He like I said, his vocabulary was next to nothing. Super nice kid. Talked whenever he had to, but wasn't the best at communicating anything. And we would just sit up there and we'd giggle, talk about girls that he thought was cute and stuff.
Oh, really? That's adorable.
He was just such a sweet kid.
I feel bad because he had it pretty hard. No pun intended, but Jesus damn it. He did have it pretty hard. Whenever we were in school, he got picked on a lot because back then people weren't as accepting, I feel like, as they are.
I think that's why he went to our school. It was a lot more accepting of impaired kids. So we had a lot of deaf kids. We had 2 or 3 blind kids.
Yeah.
I almost made a bad joke. But yeah, we had kids who had disabilities and stuff, and it was a lot more accepting of the school. And he didn't have a rough go at it. I remember he was on the wrestling team, and the opposing schools that were there, they would always have him wrestle their number 1 wrestler, and that number 1 wrestler would let him win every time. So it was always something, there was a group of us that would go watch his wrestling matches. They wouldn't let him play any other sport because it was always, 5-on-5, things like that. He actually probably would have been a good runner with that aerodynamics coming off the front, but I guess they didn't want him to do that. But he could have
done the pole vault.
Yeah, he could have done the pole vault.
He could have done pole vaulting without the pole.
Well, I did the high jump, and I couldn't clear it. So.
Well, I'm glad he ended up stacked, man. Because he went through hell. Like in the school I went to, kids were brutal to me, and I wasn't impaired, and I got bullied hard back then.
You big dude.
Well, I was a lanky kid.
Doesn't matter, man. Height is huge in school.
Yeah, but you're not tall when you're 5'4", even if you are in middle school, and nobody else is that tall. But he got it rough, man. He was in my music class. I tried sticking up for him, but I'm not gonna lie, whenever the heat was on me too much, I would definitely divert to him because I was an idiot. I was a dumb little kid that didn't know any better, and I tried being nice to him, but he was also, to be fair to me, to give myself a little bit of leeway, he was a dick. But understandably so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just glad he's stacked. I'm glad he's, no matter what, and he always wears sweats too. So it's like, well, you may be impaired, but my God.
That penis is impaired. He works large and in charge. Super nice kid, but he just wanted to sit around and talk about girls all day.
That's
so
awesome.
We had gym class together, and he would point at a girl, and I go, I've seen her undressed. Here's a picture, and he'd be like, and I'd be like, yeah, dude, those are great.
What a sweetheart. I hope he's doing well now. I'm glad he graduated. Oh my God.
You were talking about being kid dropping your trousers to your ankles.
Yeah.
I've got a story for you.
Okay, let's hear it.
He's like, I'm an adult and I do.
I'm an adult. This was a couple years ago when I first joined the Navy. And the first time you go through your pre-processing through the Navy, they gotta inspect all of you to make sure that you are fit for military service and whatever.
Okay.
And so when you go through that, they teach you, when you're gonna go give your urine sample for the first time, you walk up, you drop your pants to your ankles, you lift your shirt up to your nipples, so we have no doubt whatsoever that this urine is coming from your body, and you provide it into the cup that is inside the urine.
You have to uncover your nipples just in case, you're storing it, and
just, roll up your sleeves, basically take off your shirt damn near, and so that's what I did,
yourself.
Yeah, so I provided for sample, and I didn't know that was just a first time thing. Just for your first time going in. So I go through boot camp, I go through all that stuff. I report to my first duty station, and they're like, "Hey, since you're a new check-in, we got to do your urine sample."
Yeah.
And just because you've been on leave for a little bit between boot camp and now, and I was like, "Okay, yeah." So I go in, and there's this officer. She's standing there, been in for 20 years. He's standing there watching me. He's like, "Okay, do your thing." I go up there and I drop my pants down to my ankles and lift my shirt all the way up over my head almost. He's like, "You don't gotta do that, right?" I'm like, sir? And he's like, pull your pants back up, just, piss normally.
Oh, I love
You're
it.
weirding me out.
You should have done it every time from then. Like, no, I can't pee unless I do this. Like, I have to do this to pee.
I have to do this.
Yeah, that's the only way.
Like, what do you mean? Isn't this how everybody pees? And then you just sit there.
Or just sit down. Or sit down.
Yeah.
Take your clothes off, then sit down. Like, this is how I pee. I have a shy bladder. Otherwise, like, I have to do this, or otherwise I can't pee. That's amazing.
Some people are cool about it. Like, they'll just like sit over by like the sink and they'll play on their phone while you do your thing.
Yeah.
And some guys, if they're really uptight about it, they'll come and it'll be like,
they'll come. Oh.
Like looking at you, like squatting down on their knees, like looking at you while you're at the urinal, and you're like, okay, go ahead. And... okay. But
what's this? No hands.
Hey.
Yeah, hey, look at this.
Hey, we got Omega came back. Someone said, so a lot of trees. I said, whack. I'm sipping on these nuts. I'm flaccid. Yeah, a lot of trees. I got. By the way, let's give a big congratulations to a lot of Chorizo. That's the first person I've blocked on Twitch. So a little.
Oh, hit him with the FU.
Hit him. Oh, how do you? What is it? You set up the commands. Exclamation point.
X, ban, and then at their name.
Oh. Hit him with the. Let's do it. Did it work? Hey, fuck you. That's what it says. All right. I'm happy to have my first one. That's a milestone. Anyway, Travis is back. I've been waiting to play this video for you, Omega. I've got a clip loaded up and ready to go because I wanted to show you the oddball. All right, so I want to show you the oddball clip. Let's get this prepared. Also, take a peek at the new transition that we got. I'm really happy to have. Yeah, what's up? Okay, we might have to.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom while you're showing this video.
Okay. Let's go ahead and fix this here. Boom. Boom. Look at that. Quick fix. All right. It's only a 15-second video, so you guys don't leave me here too long. I'll start talking about Halo again. All right. Being funny, by the way, not talking shit. Oh, you can talk all the shit you want, man. You're good. No, I'm kidding. Don't talk too much shit. Be nice. But you're fine. No worries. All right, Travis. So this is the oddball. That's what the oddball looks like in Halo Infinite, dude. Tell me that isn't beautiful. Look at that. Like, you see how it looks kind of like a latex paint? Like a black latex paint with like the blue ring, lighted up ring, and then like the purple flames coming out of it. Ooh. Ooh. But like, watch this, all right? Okay, this isn't the clip I thought it was. I'm going to be honest with you.
Come on, Chief. Take a girl for a ride.
I can't see the video, but I'm sure it looks great.
Oh, there it is.
Oh.
All right, they did a little edit on it. That's not a video I saw, but it's still funny. Boom. When you hit it with the oddball, that's what happens right there. A nuclear explosion goes off. Let me take it back here. I'll try to find a better video while I'm doing that. Let's see. Halo Infinite oddball. 3 weeks ago, Halo Infinite Evolve. There's so many Halo Infinite videos, it's hard to tell. Nope. There's a. You know what? Should we just play the Halo Infinite trailer? I think that'll cover it. I think it'll cover everything that we talked about too.
Will that get flagged?
You know what? It might. You're right.
I think it might be.
Yeah.
Halo multiplayer.
We will attach the link in our YouTube.
Oh wait, here we go.
But yeah, you can play it on this.
I will find.
You watch on YouTube. When Joel uploads it, I shouldn't pretend like
here we go.
I'm doing it.
Here we go.
But,
all right, I got it ready. I can play. We can play this segment. It'll be okay. It'll be fine. So.
We can play it on Twitch. We'll just have to.
Oh yeah, we'll get into that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here you go, Travis. This is the oddball. Boom, dude. That's that bizarre map I was talking about. That's the new drop shield. That's the grappling hook. Oh, and you can throw fusion coils. I forgot about that. I didn't see any when I was playing, but yes. Oh, it's a dream. Anyway, I don't want to play too much, but yes. We're gonna take a short break and make sure all of our ducks in a row. I need to go to the restroom and stir my drink. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. You know what? solidarity for the vodcast that we're doing. They mentioned it, and I'm like, you know what? I should do that. And when I went to the restroom, I definitely pulled my pants down straight to the ankles. And I gotta say,
Yeah, I almost took mine off.
it was nice. It was very freeing. I felt very free. Yeah, it was very liberating is the. I salute the liberation of my genitalia from my sweats. I'll drink to that. It was amazing. Next time you go pee, gentlemen, pull your pants down to your ankles and just stand there proud.
Yeah.
Thank me later. Anyway, let's move on from my Halo talk, because I really could just talk about it for a coon's age.
There is something that I do want to cover.
Your audio is getting funky, buddy. Say that again.
I said there is something that I definitely do want to talk about because we were talking about it just before we started.
Yeah.
And we had to cut off Nick, but I really want to hear this pirate story that he's got, which is really interesting.
Oh yeah. Yes. Okay. Yeah, let's hear it.
Bad transition, but it's gonna be a good one, I think.
I'll give you. We can make it a good transition. We can. Come on. We gotta do it on the spot. A good transition from. We're talking about Halo, right?
The good thing
And
is,
you know what's really good about the new Halo?
Yeah, you're going to it.
The
What's
AR.
new? Oh, I was gonna say, no longer do you have to pirate a copy of Halo.
Now that it's free.
Yeah, that it's free. You don't have to pirate it.
Pirates.
Speaking of pirates, yeah. Speaking of IR.
Speaking of people stealing shit.
there you go.
So when I first joined in the military, my first duty station was on a landing craft with Marines, which is basically like the you pull up to the beach, you drop the ramp, everyone runs off the boat, and it's like D-Day all over again. But we've repurposed them since the 1940s to carry like tanks and cargo and troops, whatever the case is. And so my first assignment was to go down to Puerto Rico after the hurricane hit, because they were just devastated by the waters, and their crops all died. And so we brought food and water on giant pallets and like MREs, and we deployed Marines and CBs to go and clear roads with bulldozers and all that good stuff. And the ship that we were on, it couldn't pull into port because there was just so much wreckage on shore. So they sent out the small boats, and we would just go kind of there and back, delivering stuff. And while we were gone, going back to the ship to get more stuff, we would just kind of set our stuff on the beach. And while we were off doing our own thing, Somali pirates would swoop up on the beach in fishing boats under the guise of locals, and they just take these pallets and start stealing our stuff. And so we'd come back and we'd be like, didn't we just drop off a bunch of stuff? Surely they couldn't have come and just took the whole pallet. And so after a few times of this, we're like, okay, hey, we got to send some guys on the beach to like scout this stuff out, because this ain't right. So we go back, we come back, and our guys are like, yeah, these fishermen keep on coming around and just taking our stuff. And so we radio in and we're like, hey, are these fishermen allowed to be around here? And they're like, no, we don't know of any fishermen. They're all instructed to stay clear of your landing site. And so we're like, those motherfuckers. And so they were like, my chief was like, hey, does anybody know how to shoot a gun? And a couple of us are like, yeah, man, we know how to shoot guns. Like, he's like, hey, we're going to jump on a boat and we're going to go out over off the coast, and we're just going to go up and down and find fishing boats and seize their cargo. And so we joined up. So we joined up with the Coast Guard that was coming down and around, like protecting some of the areas. And we would just go up to fishing boats and we'd use the megaphone and be like, hey, show us your floorboards. If you got our stuff, God help you.
Bream Killer, welcome. What's up? I'm glad you made it.
You liberated pirated goods.
Stolen goods.
Oh my gosh, dude. Like it's such a weird dream to have, because pirates scare the shit out of me, but there's nothing like...
Well, especially Somali pirates, because they don't have hooks and peg legs. They have assault rifles. They have AK-47s and shit.
Yeah.
I wish they had peg legs.
They might.
Some of them do.
They might.
But like, it was just so crazy because like I'm in that headspace of like Captain Phillips and like all this stuff, and I'm like, oh my god, these are like badasses and stuff. But then a lot of the reality is you go up on these fishing boats and they see the military U.S. vessels coming up and they're like, don't shoot, like, you know,
of course
we got nothing, like you could blow us out of the water with one missile. And and a lot of these guys are not like the badass, you know, AK-47 wielding commandos that you see on like TV. These are just like people from Africa that are trying to get whatever they can from people to keep their ribs from eating their spines. It's really
damn. That makes you feel for them. Shit.
I mean, don't, but you know.
No, I mean, they're not stealing from normal people. They're just stealing from the military. It's whatever.
A lot of them, they go.
We
like,
wasted up.
All those supplies were getting delivered to people in Puerto Rico who had their fucking homes. You're just stealing from me.
Yeah, you know. No, like a lot of times they go try to like capsize yachts or like fishing vessels or like whatever, or cargo freighters.
You give me very mixed messages, man. Do I say mad at them? Do I like they're not the savage? You know, AK-47 toting. They're just starving people from Africa. I'm like, well, what do I do? Do I give them 39 cents a day, or do I fucking get mad? Like, how do I take this? Bream Killer, we've been talking about Halo for an hour, and now we're talking about pirates. I'm sorry, Peyton, I talked right over you, buddy.
I said they get paid in doubloons.
Yeah. I mean, like the stuff they were stealing too. Some of it was like it was so weird because you'd go and like you'd always see like the typical, we're smuggling drugs into the country. Okay, yeah, you and everybody else. We're smuggling weapons into the country. Okay, yeah. Sometimes you'd see people.
Ooh.
Oh boy, that. You tell someone to open up their floorboards in their ship and you see people. Oh boy, you ain't coming back to the U.S. peacefully, bud. You're
that's rough.
You're gonna be swimming behind the boat with us.
I'm the captain now, right?
Yeah,
Well, what kind of situation was it? Was it like human trafficking, or was it like? Oh yeah.
And
I'm glad because if it was like trying to smuggle immigrants, I'm like, well, that's an unlucky break.
Yeah, a lot of it was women. A lot of it was Southeast Asian human trafficking to go either. It was mostly from the United States over to Africa, and then by extension over to Southeast Asia.
God.
But some of it was in between, and sometimes up as far north as like Europe.
Jesus.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
All right, well, I'm gonna take a drink on that one. God damn.
Mine too. But,
took a turn from like light and fluffy to straight down heavy.
It goes from like, you know, the regular bad guy stuff.
Yeah, like, oh, Somali pirates, oh, a good time. Human trafficking.
But then, because you mentioned doubloons, we'd also see weird stuff like they'd take rare what is it that they steal from African elephants? What is it?
Ivory.
Ivory. Yeah, they'd be smuggling ivory, and
oh shit.
Yeah. And
Ebony.
also,
ivory. Sorry,
and blood. Like they would transport blood in these giant barrels sometimes, and I'd be like, "Why are you smuggling blood? What purpose do you need blood for? I don't know if it's
like list stats on board.
Or, like I don't want to touch it.
The count is on board underneath the floorboards. Like this is my blood.
Yeah.
I'm a pirate.
These are my blood now.
This is my blood.
I guess
a lot of
Asian stuff requires blood in it because I guess they think it makes you live longer if you drink blood.
Well,
or something.
I mean, Sandra Bullock believes that Korean baby penises makes her face better, so I'm not surprised
Yeah, I think
by
it's
that.
the same kind of thing right there.
The,
Korean baby foreskins.
Korean baby
Her face
foreskins.
looks great.
It does look good. It works.
I'm thinking about getting some foreskin on my cheeks over here.
A True Blood fan ordered it. Yeah, already. The True Blood, a true Blood.
Anyway,
fan.
the moral of the story was I got to see paper towels thrown at people in Puerto Rico.
Were their pants down at their ankles when it's happened? Like,
Yeah, no, I mean,
Our fearless leader at the time
the theater was throwing paper
had
towels.
some paper towels.
I got to see that live.
wait, I did not know about that.
You didn't really?
There's just a lot of stuff that happened. I quit watching the news. I didn't realize. So,
I don't blame you.
former Mr. President El Trumpo was throwing paper towels at people.
He prefers to be called Daddy Trump.
But yeah, he was on
Puppy-
board. He
puppy
came on
Trump.
board the USS Kearsarge, which is the ship.
Oh,
that I
let's
was
get the
on board
video.
with.
Should we? Is there a video for
Yeah,
it?
let's pull the video up.
All right, let's see a video of.
But I was in the audience when he was doing that.
Like, we don't have a segment calling Trump doing Trump things, but that would be a really funny segment, I feel like.
Being a total Trump hole.
Oh, while I'm pulling this up, Peyton, I know you had some information. Oh, you got it? Oh, Artie on point. Thank you, Artie. All right, hold up. Let me get this pulled up here.
Of course, Artie has it pulled up already. She's from Puerto Rico.
Oh, really?
That's cool.
Her family's from Puerto Rico.
Oh, I'm glad I didn't start talking shit about Puerto Ricans. Whew. I was ready to. No, I'm kidding. Obviously, I was not ready to. Where is it at? Oh, it's up here in Jenny Chat. Okay. Oh, no. No. It's 32 seconds long. Perfect. All right, let's stop the...
Let's roll it.
Let's roll. Autobots. Here we go. Too many things here. All right. I can't believe it. Trump throws paper towels in the crowd in Puerto Rico. All right. On this episode of Trump doing Trump things. Kobe. He looks like he's having fun. I just want to see him like just wing it, just drill it at somebody. Guys, I'm a little disappointed. I thought this was gonna be a lot more Trumpy. That seemed pretty nice. That seemed like a good time. I thought this was gonna be I thought it was gonna be an angry Trump just winging paper towels at people in Puerto Rico. I'm like, that's what I expected. I don't know if that says.
You gotta think, when was the last time you think Trump ever cleaned anything with a paper towel?
You're right. Never.
He's like, well, there's a lot of water. Esmeralda, what do you think? What do you use to clean up spills? And she's like, oh, Mr. Trump, we use paper towels. And he goes, 1 billion paper towels. It's gonna be so many paper towels. It'll be huge. We'll just throw it out there.
Well, I was just thinking, like, he was really proficient at getting those paper towels to the Puerto Ricans, and I realized he gives them to his maid fucking probably multiple times a day. So
that's what I'm saying.
He's like, you look like my maid, you look like my maid, you look like my maid. Yeah, that's probably exactly what. Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed though. I wish it was more violent. I wish he was angrier. Omega89 said it's great for the foreskin. I mean skin. It's probably great for the foreskin too. I was thinking of rolling in a different way. Yeah.
We only got him to Puerto Ricans after we took him back from the Somalis.
You know, Trump was asking you guys, what happened to my shipment of all my maids in the Somali ship?
Oh shit! The human trafficking were actually his maids.
He's like, I've got a big compound down in Florida that really needs to be cleaned. President Trump, 2020.
So you guys, really what the Navy did, they fucked up the transport. They got him as paper towels, but they didn't get him to people.
That's why he was throwing the paper towels. He was so pissed.
Probably.
Well,
I'm here to drain the swamp.
Brawny. Oh, fantastic. What about you, Peyton? I know you were doing some research this week on El Pirados.
So there
Spanish.
should be a segment that we just call Peyton Got High. And it's just random shit that we start to Google. Read off the first name I sent you. I can't pull it up, otherwise my camera will fuck up.
Oh, did you send it to me in a text?
Yeah, I sent them to you in a text message. The names aren't super important. I got really bored, and for some reason, I think I was listening to Critical Role, which is a D&D campaign that's been on for 4 years, I think since maybe 5 years, since 2016. And I was re-listening to it, and they were on this pirate venture, and I was like, ooh, D&D's great. What if we ran into pirates? What would they do? And I was like, what did pirates do? Like, I know that they went out, they got on other ships, they fucking took them over, but there was also some scheming in the background. Like, There was countries that had established governments like Spain that would actually hire these what did they call it? They had a specific name for them, but they were just ruthless pirates, and they would go hired by the government to basically terrorize the fucking seas. And there was a group of guys. I was trying to look up like the most ruthless pirates, like Blackbeard, a legit pirate that existed in real life.
Mm-hmm.
He's the most terrifying person I've ever heard of. The reason he was called Blackbeard wasn't because he had a stoic black beard, like what I always thought.
Right.
He would take fuses, he would stuff the fuses inside of his beard. He would pull up to ships, intentionally light fires, light other fuses. So whenever he pulled up, he was in a cloud of smoke. Before he boarded the ship, he lit his beard on fire that had all the fuses, and his entire face would just be covered in black smoke and flames. So he would board this other ship, and his face would be fucking on fire. And that's where he got the nickname Blackbeard.
Jesus.
That's
Fucking
crazy.
terrifying. Yeah, I had no idea that this was a thing. I just thought, oh, he's Blackbeard. He had a big, notable. No, he lit fuses on fire in his beard, and it would smoke up his face, and that's why people were terrified of him. So,
damn.
come to think of it, he probably died of lung cancer.
You know it.
Probably.
But there was two pirates. I don't remember their names. The first pirate, he was from Spain, and I don't remember what country.
He probably had syphilis. Brain already said, yeah, bro. Definitely.
There was one pirate. He was from Spain. He was very, very wealthy. He ended up getting on a ship, and it was just basically like hated. I don't remember what Europe country he hated, but he had a specific hate for this specific race.
Yeah.
Absolutely hated them. He ended up getting on the ship. His ship was taken over by pirates. They were Spaniard pirates. He ended up becoming the first mate through this ship. Well, his pirate captain would cut people just like a 2-inch incision above their belly button, would grab their intestines, take them to the mast, nail their intestines to like I'm playing D&D, would nail their intestines to the mast,
Yeah.
would light their feet on fire, and then they would run around. Meanwhile, all the crewmates were just standing out there with swords pointed towards them. So he would try to run to stomp the fire out, but every time he'd run, his intestines would pull out a little bit further. And if he ran slower, the pirates would hack at him. So the faster you ran, the longer you lived, because you're not getting hacked at. You're just getting like little nicks and cuts.
Right.
So they would eventually just unravel their intestines and then die.
Jesus. Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus. Holy crap.
Super crazy shit.
Who was that? Which pirate was that?
I can't remember the names, but
Well, that was Long John Silver, of course.
the most famous pirate.
And his
Yeah,
first
the
mate,
most famous was Jack Sparrow.
and his first mate, Colonel Sanders. It was.
Yeah.
But he ended up, his crewmates actually took over the ship. When they ended up taking over the ship, they marooned him. There's two different stories. One story is they killed him and then threw him off the ship. Another story is he got marooned to an island where he was sent to live out his days. Well, his first mate, which was this really rich Spaniard, he ended up taking over the ship. And he did a lot of the same torturing. What he liked to do was the bucket of rats, though. They would take rats.
Oh, I know
yeah,
this one. I know this one. It's classic. Travis said I'd be a really good butt pirate. Dude, I know, dude. We know this. Like, you didn't have to come out on stream, homie. We got you. You're good. Dizzle. What's up, Dizzle? I'm glad you're in the chat. How you doing, buddy? The rat thing? Okay, I've heard of that being used. If I'm predicting correctly, I've heard of that being used in other. I think that was in a movie. Whether it be
It was
Torture thing.
It was in the movie.
Old
I think it was
school.
in Green.
I've read it in books. Where was it? With the fire behind the bucket type thing?
Yeah, they'd put
Okay.
a rat. Well, this guy would put multiple rats and would set the bucket on them and then put hot coals, and the rats would try to escape the heat and would
And
just
they'd burrow through you.
Yeah,
That's
he's the one that
savage.
started that. Well, he ended up getting marooned from his ship as well. And legend has it, he led the rebellion against his captain. His first mate led the rebellion against him. And what they say is that they marooned both captains on the same island. So there might be a time in history, it was like 6 months later, that they were both on the exact same island. The captain and the first mate that took over the cat. Like it's such a crazy, I guess, legend of what happened to them. Who knows what really happened? But according to what they said, either A, they were both killed and then thrown overboard, or B, they were both marooned to the exact same island about 6 months apart.
Wow.
So just thinking of those two psychopaths reunion,
That's amazing.
I'd imagine the guy who got marooned the second time probably won because he probably wasn't as malnourished and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So he probably could have easily killed the other one, or the other one was already dead. But I think that's really something really cool. But yeah, there's just a ton of pirates out there that the reason I was looking it up was for D&D purposes.
Sure.
And then I realized they're still doing that shit today.
Really?
But
real quick, before you go into the next, Dizzle with the perfect reaction faces, which is honestly that's my reaction. Dizzle hits us up with an all caps Payton. Let's go ahead. You guys got your drinks ready. Let's go ahead and cheers and toast to the chat right now.
Yeah,
we got Omega, we got Artie, we got Dizzle, we got everybody. Hey, cheers, guys! Thanks for hanging out in the stream with us.
Oh, for sure. Thanks for kicking it, guys. But yeah, it's just crazy. I was looking just whenever I get high on the marijuana, I look up weird stuff.
The marijuana.
That was,
the marijuana.
That Mary Ganja.
The Marigania.
Dude, such interesting. It amazed me because, like, whenever you think of old-timey pirates, you're like, oh, they were such cool badasses. And then when you actually do the research on them, you're like, these people were terrible. Like, this is what mothers told their children to get them to eat their vegetables. Like,
I just think about how bad they smell, honestly. If I think of pirates, I think about how bad they smell. Like, they had to have just smelled terrible. Just months without a shower.
Yeah, being a pirate must have sucked.
Oh yeah.
The rich guy.
Oh, you know what's really gross? When they come into port, the ladies of the night they would hook up with.
Ooh, those ladies probably stinky.
Whoa.
Because like, imagine they were on a boat. Like, I was thinking about like not showering for a little bit, right? And just be like, okay, I need a shower. I don't feel good. Like, I don't like it after like a day, right? Or after like a couple days. But imagine like months. All that Fremunda cheese, all that BO, all of it, man. And then having to going into port and just like living that pirate life and like hooking up with like I said, the women of the night.
Hooking up with Esmeralda the Knight.
Artie's trying to put you on blast. Omega says, Mary Jane, best girlfriend I've ever had. She's a sweetheart for sure, man. For sure. RDE asks SNOWJOB about not showering.
I'm a sailor. What do you expect?
So you guys don't have showers on the boats?
We do, but you have to wear... You have to protect your feet when you go into the showers on the Navy ship. Otherwise, you will contract...
gangrene
diseases.
or whatever. Yeah. Hey, I went to church camp before. I had flip-flops.
Yeah.
I know what that's like.
Yeah. Is it staff or is it just like rotten foot?
Well, here's how I would rank Navy showers.
Yeah.
Heart disease.
Oof.
Ringworm. The plague. Navy showers.
What?
Sorry. Navy showers without footwear.
Oh, okay.
Or touching anything.
The plague?
Yeah.
Like the plague?
Yeah. Like the black
the
plague.
bubonic plague?
Here, Joel, have you ever heard of something called the double dragon?
Well, yeah, that's that sex move where like...
No.
What?
I'm talking about Navy double dragon.
Oh, the double dragon. That's whenever like the two guys... Yeah, double dragon. Battletoads and double dragon. And you go around and... No?
If you touch something on the ship that doesn't sit well with your immune system, you get what's called the double dragon.
Oh.
And that's essentially where
Both ends.
You start.
You're breathing fire out.
Dragon
both ends?
fire coming out both ends. You know. And
Rainy!
it lasts for about a week.
Rainy 1117. That's close to Master Chief's number. My dad became a pirate through the Navy. No shit. You're joking. She did say laugh out loud, so I'm assuming that's a joke. That'd be wild otherwise.
Otherwise, we're enemies, Rainy.
Otherwise, her dad's a Somali pirate. That'd be even cooler.
We're at odds. You're my military sister.
Peyton, is
but
your
we're at
camera frozen,
odds.
or are you just sitting still? What happened? We lost you. I was trying to do a quick fix. I got hot fix real quick in the heat of the moment.
No, this stupid ass internet timed me out. I guess I've been logged into it for too long, so I had to go back in and punch in the password and everything.
Oh, well, we're
So,
good. We'll cut that out.
heart
We'll cut it out.
disease?
We'll cut it out in post.
Heart disease, and then what was after that?
Oh,
So
you
it
missed
was,
far back then? Oh, shit.
It was here's how I rate Navy showers without footwear or touching anything.
Yep.
Heart disease, ringworm,
Oof.
the plague,
Yep.
Navy showers, touching anything.
The bubonic, the black fucking plague. He wasn't
Yeah,
kidding.
because then you start getting stuff like the double dragon, and you wish you were dead from the black plague.
Jeez.
The double, yeah, you missed it.
Why don't the Navy, clean their feet and body parts more often?
Why are you guys all dirty? Real quick, actually,
Yeah.
before you answer that, Rainey says, yeah, he became a legal pirate. He has a document to prove it. No shit. How is he a
They became a
pirate?
legal-
That's why. Right, Rainey's
Hey,
dad became a legal
Rainey, why
pirate.
don't you drop me a pin to your father's location real quick? No,
He's
no.
a legal pirate.
Oh, a legal pirate.
Omega says, Dragon D's nuts. Got him. All right. Anyway, I apologize for that. Trump didn't
Jeez,
throw the Navy
testicles.
enough paper towels. That's what happened. That's why their feet are so dirty. That's what Artie said. Yeah. You guys' feet are so gross.
Because the pirates took them all.
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. The Navy's feet are so disgusting because Trump didn't throw them enough paper towels because Rainey's father came in and stole them as a legal pirate. That's the story. It was a
There you
specific
go.
location he went to
it
on
all
a ship when
works
he was on
together.
deployment. Interesting. Actually, we got Omega in the chat, right? We got him pretty active in the chat. While he's in the chat, I actually something happened, right? I'm gonna touch back on Halo here for a second. Last week during the tech preview, I streamed on Sunday, and while I was streaming, I guess so I didn't do my settings right. So when I was on the stream will be starting soon screen, my little brother Travi was hanging out in chat with my buddy See-Through, who I've been playing Halo with for over 10 years. And it was coming through when it shouldn't have been. And I was like making food, and I went back to come edit the video. And when that happened, I found this beautiful little clip that I did not expect to see at all. And personally, it had me cracking up. And the reason why it had me cracking up is, one, I didn't expect to hear it. Two, I don't think they expected anyone else to hear it because it was seeping through the intro screen. Excuse me. And then three, because Travis he can't just insult somebody. Like, he has to break it, like, okay. He has a gift whenever he is making fun of people or giving someone shit or just whatever. If someone upsets him, he has a gift with breaking them down in a way. And it cracked me up. Maybe I'm biased because it's my little brother. Rainey, thank you so much for the subscription. Oh, hell yeah, thank you.
Woo, Rainy, yeah.
But yeah, he cracked me up. And maybe I'm biased because he's my little brother, or maybe it's because I just didn't expect it. Yeah, cheers to that, actually, guys. Put your drinks up. It's free real estate.
Yeah.
But anyway, I found this clip. I was going to pull up some of my own Halo footage for the podcast tonight. Couldn't do it. Heard this. I'm like, I have to make a video out of this. So I'm going to play the video. My brother, my little brother Travi, he was talking about just some dude. Can I get an oh yeah? He was talking. Yeah. There we go. Peyton, you gotta do it too. Oh yeah. There. Perfect. He was talking about some dude. I didn't include the guy's name because I didn't know him personally, and honestly, that'd be fucked up if I did. But it was just really funny the way he was breaking him down. And my favorite line is gonna be, "Let me go get some cologne. Oh wait, let me go get some pasta, and then I'll get my cologne." Some shit like that. That for some reason, just the way, and he changes his voice when he says it. It cracked me up. Now I'm overselling it. I'm overdoing it. It's not gonna be as funny because I've overdone it, but I have to share it. And yeah, we'll break it. We'll do a breakdown. We'll do a deconstruction of the deconstruction
I've seen
of the
that.
screen shit.
I just saw that clip not too long ago, and it was the funniest thing I've seen.
It made me. I'm like, this is not real. This is my brother. This is hilarious. All right, here we go.
He's a dude. I don't really like him.
Yeah, I don't like him. He's
Just a fucking meathead. I'm not a big fan of meathead douchebags.
Yeah, and that's exactly it. He's a fucking straight, just meathead douchebag. Let me put oil in my hair, slick it back.
Preppy,
I'm
quarterbacky type.
Yeah, let me-
I'm not a fan.
Let me put on some fucking cologne and go pick up. Let me go get some pasta and put on some cologne, slick my hair back, and then chicks will love me. Okay, I got my chain. Like, he just thinks he's the shit. You know, I hate people like that.
No, I know I'm not playing it in the Discord for you guys. But I know you've seen it.
I was listening along to it.
Okay, hopefully you could hear it. Yeah. Let me go get some cologne. Hey, let me go get some pasta, put on some cologne, and the chicks will love me. That's the funniest. I'm sorry. That's the that shit. When I heard that cracked me up so much. That just the way he broke it down, hey, let me go get some cologne. Hey, let me go get some pasta. I'm gonna put on my cologne so that and the chicks love me. Hey, I got my chain. Like, and I'm just like, I'm done. Who does this? Like, who talks like this normally and insults people like that? Because it's no longer just like, fuck him, he's a piece of shit. I don't like him. Fuck that guy. It's literally just like, hey, I got my cologne and hey, I got my pasta and my chain. Hey, the chicks love me. I'm just like, oh my god, this is no longer just an insult thing. Like it's art, and I genuinely appreciated the artistry of how he wasn't just like, because you could hear Tim in there, see through. He's just like, yeah, he's a douchebag. I don't like him. He's like this meathead, dickhead guy. I don't like him. But Travis took it to a different level. And just gave it some flair, some pizzazz.
Was there context beforehand that he's Italian, or is it just all?
You know what? No, there wasn't.
You're like, I don't know.
There wasn't any context. I don't know this guy from Adam. Like, but I'm assuming he's Italian.
You know.
With the cologne, the chain, and the
cologne in your pasta.
The oil. Let me put some oil in my hair, slick it back. Hey, I guess. I'm like, I don't know if he's Italian or not. I could be totally wrong. He could be Portuguese. Who knows? I don't fucking know. I don't know the guy. But he told a story in his insult that like let me know this person and know that he's not a good dude and I wouldn't like him. Hey, I'm a meathead. Let me put some oil in my hair and slick it back. I get some pasta. Hey, I got my cologne and my pasta and my cologne and the chicks love me. Hey, where's my gold chain at? I'm like, gold. This is fantastic. This is a beautiful thing. Yeah, I thought I already subscribed and made sure I did. Hey, thank you so much. Oh, I'm super. I love it. But yeah, that's the insult breakdown. What's your favorite insult to use, Peyton? Like if you're playing games online and kids are being dicks, what's your go-to? What's your what's your go-to?
Well, I used to attack them personally.
Yeah.
Then I got banned, and then I was like, well, what can I say that if it gets sent to a mod, that they're going to be like, he told you to do this, and you're complaining about it? So now I just tell him to eat farts. I'm like, why don't you go to your dad's room? You sneak up under them covers, and you fucking eat one of his farts. And then they're like, what? I'm like, yeah, put your lips up against his butt. And then I just say like,
you are gradually like becoming more and more Hispanic. Why? Like you're like, this is what you do, you eat his farts. What you do is you go in your dad's bedroom, Holmes, and you go and you sneak under his covers, brother. You go like you are just getting more like even the way you looked at the camera, you're like crazy eyeing it.
They talk the most shit, man. They the best.
One eyebrow.
Crazy eye.
They do talk
But yeah.
really good shit. Actually, that I am envious. The Hispanic community is, they're so good with their words. They're so good with their words.
But yeah, I tell them to, most of the time I tell them to go eat farts, or I'll tell them like, oh, you enjoy the smell of shit? And then they're like, what? And I'm like, yeah. And then that's it. I've been banned from 2 games for like, I think one of them was like 7 days and the other one was like 18 days or something. I got banned because I used to be the toxic League of Legends player. And now I just kill everybody with kindness, you know?
Right.
If someone's sitting there taking a shit on me in League of Legends, I always like, dude, I love you. Like, I'm sorry your parents didn't love you enough growing up. Like, but I'm here for you.
Oh.
I've got a beard. Like, if dude, I know that you're bottle fed. If you do need a tit to feed on, I'm here for you. Like, I hit them with a lot of that stuff. And then if they really make me mad, yeah, most of the time I tell them to go eat farts.
I love it.
Or I'll tell them like, oh yeah, well you like the smell of poop. You know, hit them with the real middle school shit. You're a doo-doo head.
You're a
That's
dude. Just break like what? They don't know if they should be like. They're like, you insulted me, but I'm also like.
It was like that guy on League the other day. We got banned. He was fucking.
Oh, he's calling us the F word, but not fuck. The other F word.
Yeah,
and I'm like, dude, you're gonna get. First of all, you can chill, because he was being a dick. So I was actually happy he did, because I knew we would get banned immediately. I need a tit. This is the most random ass shit. That's what I expect from you, Travi. Yeah, we got him banned. We're like, you can't, dude. Are you fucking? I was so happy when you said that to us, though. I'm like, yes, you're being a dickhead to everybody, and I get to get you banned. This is so good. Yeah, he was calling us the other F word, the bundle of sticks one.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, you're gonna get banned so quick. He's like, I'm not gonna get banned. You guys are gonna ban me. I can't get banned for that. Like, kind of like my dad works for Riot shit. I'm like, all right.
Oh.
Yeah, and we come back and like we all report him as like he said this, he said this, and then literally by the time I left the fucking post game screen and went back to the lobby, it said, "Thank you for your report. Such and such has been banned due to their actions." And I'm like, immediate satisfaction. Like, yeah, this feels great. Oh my god, yeah.
Justice.
Justice felt really.
I hit that guy with the you like to sniff farts, and then that immediate like because he was talking like some stupid just mad shit, and I was like, oh well, you like to sniff farts, and then he immediately hit me with the F, and I was like, oh, enjoy your band, bitch. And then I started typing all sorts of dumb stuff in there. Oh man, I was like, do you kiss your dad on the lips with that kind of mouth? Just I hit him with everything that they did. Just the stuff that will like they're like, well, did he really say anything that bad? You know, no, he said sniff farts.
Well, like, what about? So I already said Snow was toxic in Town of Salem. I played Town of Salem. I don't like it, but you were pretty toxic. You're one of those kids. You got bad at or you got mad at Town of Salem.
Well, you know, when I was younger and I was just like mad at the whole world and myself and being like edgy.
Rainey's just like, yeah, SNOWJOB just tells me I'm a robot as an insult. Yeah, because you're a dick, dude. I trusted you. I trusted
everyone
you.
Trusted me. Everyone trusted me.
No, I trusted Rainey. I'm mad at Rainey. I trusted you. I'm like, you know what? It can't be Rainey. Oh, I'm running around and oh, I just caught on fire magically. And I'm like, you know what? I don't trust her. It's her, guys. And everybody else is like, we're playing a game called First Class Trouble. It's like Among Us if you liked Fallout. Like, it's got that cool old-timey aesthetic, you know, that 40s era, 30s, whatever aesthetic to it. Beautiful. Yeah, and I'm like, dude, it's Rainey. It's Rainey. I know it is. Like, why would she be there? I was trying to make this. I had a solid case, and my sister, Enderly, and everybody was just like, well, I didn't. No, actually, Enderly was dead. It was you, SNOWJOB, and somebody else. Well, I need more proof. We didn't know for sure. And then, sure as shit, it was Rainey. Hey, I apologize for that. I know. I love you. You're actually awesome to play with, and I enjoy it. But I still gotta. In game, fuck you, dude. Fuck you.
Speaking of being toxic, I was gonna say my favorite insult that I used to use a lot, and I still do sometimes, only if it's like at work with somebody that I know. I'll say rat bastard, because not only that it implies that they're a rat, but also that they're conceived out of wedlock.
Oh, all my kids are conceived out of wedlock. All fucking 17 of them. But it is. I like rat bastard because it's like no one says it anymore.
Yeah, it hasn't been used in years.
And I like it. Yeah. All right. So my go-to insult when I do, because I'm usually just like, whatever, right? Peyton and I are really good because everybody talks about how League is so toxic, but we go into League and we're just like all chat. You're so beautiful. Oh my God, you guys are so handsome. Oh my God, we're about to have a great game. Like we build them up. We just goof off and build them up. Like, oh my God, that skin's so good. How about I just come over to your side? Da, 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 da. We'll fucking I'll give you a free hojo for that skin. How about that? Da, 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 da. Like just goofing and being ridiculous, right? Just trying to get people to laugh at the beginning of the game in hopes that that's a good mug, but that's a good mug. I got a mug just like that for my beer. But in hopes of like keeping people like, oh well, even if we win or lose, it's to these guys. No hard feelings. Like, this is fun. But whenever I'm mad, my go-to insult, like if you're fucking with me and I don't like it, I'm using statistics, right? Statistically in America, you're more likely to have your parents divorced than together. Okay. So my go-to is, hey, I just want to remind you in case you needed reminding, or if you didn't know, yes, you are indeed the reason your parents got divorced. It is your fault. And I think now you know why. That is my go-to. No. That is because I do go, Paige's like, I don't go personal. I'm like, oh, I do. I go straight. Like, my parents are together. I'm like, are they? Are they? Oh. Are they? No, they are together. They? I'm like, your mom fucked a milkman. Like let's be real. Like, yeah, I like to do that shit. I love going to the whole, like, you are the reason, in case you were wondering, you are the reason your parents got divorced. And if it wasn't made up in your mind until now, I'm glad I was able to help type of shit. And then what's funny about that is, like, they don't usually say shit, but everybody else in the chat will. Like, wow, or oh, or oh, that's fucked up. But all of those just mean good job to me. Like, I did good. I did a good job of fucking being an asshole.
I won.
Hey, I'm terrible about it. Like, don't talk shit to me. Like, you can, if you're my friend, I've gotten better. Like, if we're close friends, like, you can talk shit to me and I'll laugh it off and it's fun. I love a good insult. Like, if it's a solid, just funny, creative one. But if I don't know you, I'm bad at trading insults comedically. Maybe it's because I was bullied. I don't fucking know. All I know is, like, oh, you're insulting me. Your goal is to hurt my feelings. I'm competitive. I will do a much better job at hurting said feelings. And then I just go for the fucking, what's going to hurt? What's going to get them at their core? Your parents are divorced. It's your fault. You're adopted. You're a fucking piece of shit. Your uncle touched you. That's what's like, wherever I can go.
That is such a good insult. The molestation stuff, dude.
Oh yeah. Trigger warning.
Anytime you say that, my follow-up response is always incest is best. And I love saying that afterwards. Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize your uncle touched you. I'm always like, incest is best. And then
my response would be like, your uncle touched you. I'm like, yours didn't? Like, like, it's normal. That's what we do around here.
Am I the only one sitting here thinking of Nick saying rat bastard? Meanwhile, he's getting like oil in his hands, slicking his hair back. Gonna go get some pasta.
Gonna get the pasta.
Yeah, rat bastard.
Oh.
His hair back. Oh man, he was rolling up his sleeves. He's got an anchor tattoo, all that shit too.
Oh, like Popeye, like popping cans of spinach, just like, you fucking rat bastard. Wait till I'm done eating my pasta with spinach. Slicking my hair back with the oil. Yeah, Queen Mads, what's up, dog? I'm so glad to see you in here. Hope you're doing well. Hell yeah, Queen Mads is dope. Hey, Peyton, if you don't follow Queen Mads,
I follow her.
Okay, good. Anybody else? Like, Queen Mads is amazing. Oh man, you rat bastard.
But yeah, that's all I can think about is Travis. Like, that motherfucker.
Dude, he can fucking
getting his pasta, getting his chain.
Look, here's the thing with Travie, dude. Travis might be a little long-winded sometimes, right? But man, in that long-windedness, you are blessed with some gems. You are blessed with some beautiful conversation in that shit. Like, he could talk a little long once in a while, but oh my god, he will just say he has so much artistry
Diamond
to
in
the
the rough.
Yeah, he just got some shit that he says. You're just like, I have to hold on to this forever. I'm saving that for myself. Like, this is amazing. Yeah, Travis is a gem all around. I love that kid. I should. He's my little brother, but I mean, even if he wasn't, he cracks me the fuck up. Man, all right, man, we're blowing through this. Before we end it, honestly, I got a lot more topics to talk about. But to keep myself from going for 3 hours on the podcast tonight, we should probably kind of start shoring it up. I will say, I did want to mention, while it was topical and relevant, Trevor Moore passed away yesterday. And that sucks, because that is like the funniest dude. Cheers. Rest in peace, Trevor Moore. Nothing's been released. He's 41 years old. He, some kind of accident. Here's the thing. I am going to play a clip. For those that don't know who Trevor Moore is, he was like one of the main guys, if not the main guy, on Whitest Kids You Know, which has a lot of fucked up sketch comedy that really just tickles, like it just hits that button for me. I'm pretty cool sometimes, I guess. Yeah, you're pretty cool from what I've seen all the time. Anyway, Trevor Moore just has that. Such a damn shame. But instead of being all sad about it, I just want to celebrate his humor and his comedy. Just hilarious. Here's the thing. If you're watching this on YouTube, this next part's going to get cut out. All right? We're getting copyright claims left and right. So just, I'm sorry. We're going to post a link in the bottom in the description. It'll be there. You'll watch it there. You know exactly what we're talking about. Come back to it. And we'll do our best to react to it properly after the clip. Just come watch us live. That will also be in the link down below. Come hang out live on Sunday afternoons or Sunday evenings, and you don't have to worry about this. So, yeah, we are going here. Let's see. God.
So good.
Pure comedy gold.
What a dude. Rest in peace. And he's not just like the guy that reads the lines either. Like, he did a lot of writing for Comedy Central. He actually had a show, or has a show up until recently, the
Right.
Trevor Moore talk show on Comedy Central. All the Whitest Kids You Know shit. He did a lot of writing, just hilarious. So I was really sad to find out he passed away. Shit was.
Well,
Whitest Kids
there
You
was
Know, man,
so
it's not up to date. So you got just go, if you're gonna watch it, go into it knowing like, some of this humor might not, this would not be allowed to come out today, but there's just
It's
so
so
much good.
so good.
Yeah, Peyton never heard of it until today. Until I started showing him clips, and he's just like cracking up at every video. It's so good.
It's so good. Well, I mean,
yeah,
it's
we're back.
weird
We're back,
because
YouTube. Sorry.
You watch that, and in my brain, I'm like, oh, Mad TV did this. Key and Peele did this. What the frick is his name? Why can't I think of his fucking name? Huge comedian.
What? Stand up?
Yeah,
Skit
stand-up
comedy?
comedian.
Bobby Lee was on Mad TV.
Well, he wasn't on Mad TV. No.
Bobby Lee was on Mad TV is what I said, but it's not Bobby Lee.
Yeah, Bobby was. No. He had his own Dave Chappelle show.
Oh yeah.
Shows, and then like, cause I watched the Dave Chappelle show. I watched Mad TV. I watched, the Jackass series, and you watch all these kind of like skit shows, Key and Peele, and then you come across this gem where it's like in between, it's like the perfect balance between Mad TV, where it was just like overly stupid, and then Dave Chappelle, where it was very like, I don't know if I'm allowed to say it, like racially driven. Like, not that it was racist. It was very like geared towards his African American following and everything. Then you had this guy who was right in the middle of the two, which it played on both sides, where it was just like the perfect in between. And I think the only people that got close to it was Key and Peele, but they still leaned more to the Dave Chappelle side of things, where it was geared a little bit more towards that, where it was kind of like, well, we'll pick on ourselves,
Mhm.
but we're also going to do it towards picking on the white guy. And then you have this show where it's like you don't know what you're getting. You could
don't.
be
Yeah.
getting some crazy shit, or you could be getting some even other crazy, and it's just so good, dude. I
The
think
skit where they're in the kindergarten and the kid's mom dies. So guess whose mom died for a sucker? Ends up not being. I don't like. It ends up not being like he runs out crying. He's like, did his mom really die? Like, oh no, that was Scotty's mom. This guy is like, yes. Because he has no parents now. He's just like running around. Oh my god, not socially acceptable. The way that clip
The
ends,
ending.
but it's still just
Everything else was
so
perfect.
funny. Here's the thing: is like if other stand-up comedians saw that, they'd be like, "Yeah, that's solid." No, race, gender doesn't matter. They'd be like, "That's that's a good joke.
It's
That's
just funny. It's
Yeah.
just funny.
Well, there, I love the comedy community because, look, I'm someone that believes like cancel culture has its place to it. Like there is times where cancel culture, I feel like, does need to happen. Like if Henry Weinstein is doing crazy, fucking terrible shit. Yeah. But there's other shit where people are just like getting
Telling a
canceled
joke.
for the dumbest shit. So yeah. But yeah, no, that show would be canceled probably, without a doubt.
Absolutely.
But so it was pretty fucking funny.
So, such a good show.
Oh, you know what? Before, so we do have to do. We started late a little bit, not too bad. And we got to cut some of that out for YouTube. So let's run it a little bit longer. Real quick, we got 2 more things before I want to end it, and then we will save the rest for the next stream. Peyton, I didn't tell you about this. This is a surprise review of Nutaku. Remember, we had a conversation about those hentai games on your phone, and you tried one out. You tried the farming one out, where essentially you're a farmer, but you get hot.
It's a booty farm.
It's a booty farm. Yeah. So I wanted to ask you off the top of your head, like without any preparation, non-scripted, what's your review of the Nutaku game so far?
I had to uninstall it.
Why?
It led to me doing things to myself that I'm not proud of. So I'm gonna leave it at that. I played a lot of the games. There was one game called Booty Calls. Great
Okay.
Game.
Okay.
There was another game called Booty Farm, which the amount that they pay for corn in that game is ridiculous. Okay, they're paying like 900.
And what you
gold
do
for
with the
stuff.
corn cobs is also a little ridiculous, honestly. Like it's a little out there.
Ask Rini in the chat about the corn. She knows.
Jeez, yeah.
Oh shit.
So amazing on the developers, amazing on the people who are like, hey, there are people out there who would love to just play an X-rated game and grind at the game. It's something you're bored, you want to do it, you want to see some anime boobage and
Rainey's got
butts.
a tall corn festival in her hometown, so
That's not all you got in your hometown, Rini.
I wonder if that's where that game's based out of.
But amazing. Like now, obviously, it's a very sexualized game.
Obviously.
If you are like of age and you want to play the game, don't think that this is how women and men normally interact. Okay, be of a mature age if you are going to download it, because if you ever speak to a woman like you would in this game,
That's fucked up.
you're gonna make it nowhere in life.
You're
Okay?
gonna get nowhere. It's so fucked up.
You can't, yeah, because like in the booty.
Well, it's
farm,
just like any other any kind of hentai thing. It's like don't go around expecting girls to call you senpai either. I mean, you're lucky if you get it. Hey, good job, but don't
girls
expect
to
it.
drop your pants and do the deed because you gave them a pig and some corn. Okay? don't be going out and buying pigs and corn unless you plan on selling them to other.
Oh my god, Queen Madge is like, I have a plethora of hentai games I found on Steam. If anyone needs recommendations, well, I need to add you on Steam. So I have someone else. I have one other person on my friends list that is also hiding some of the games they play, because I've gone down some holes, not glory holes, but I've gone down some holes of just despair. And I'm playing Subverse right now. This is really good so far. Yeah, don't get me started on the Steam shit.
See Rainey's message.
What does that
I just
say?
recently.
Hold on a second. Okay, see-through. I'm sorry. I was looking at my tips. See-through, aka Big Pimpin' with the $100 tip. Okay, that was last Sunday. That was see-through's tip. I'm sorry. I just saw registered. I'm like, I saw Big Pimpin'. I'm like, is that a new tipper that I had missed? Oh my god. That's how you get a husband, Peyton. That's right. Anyway, Peyton, continue. I'm so sorry.
I just stopped. So I travel for work. So I'm gone 10 days and I'm home 3. The first like 6 days that I'm out is just straight jerk and sleep when you're in the hotel. And I was like, hey, you're on like the 9th page of Pornhub and you've seen every video for the first 9 pages. Stop. So I was like, I got to uninstall all the games. I've got to stop getting on my phone, turning on secret mode, and then going at myself. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm just like, gross. You know? Like, I feel ashamed.
You put on secret mode?
Yeah, dude.
I got balls, man. All of my main accounts are porn accounts. My Twitter, straight just boobies and whatever else I can find there. My Reddit, that's my main account. No, I don't care. You find me, you find me. That's what I like. I don't care. This is who I am. Accept me for who I am. Queen Mads, look up a game called My Breast Friend Sally for either horror or peeing your pants laughing. You know what? If I would have stopped reading that after peeing, that. I read ahead a little bit, right? And all I saw was peeing. So, like, look up a game called My Best Friend Sally for either horror or peeing. I'm like, all right, that's a game. That's Golden Showers is the theme for that one.
My wife gets on my computer at the house, so if I Google anything on my phone, it pops up on my computer.
Oh, there's peeing involved.
Dude, the last thing that I need is my wife getting on the computer and typing in an A, and the first thing that pops up in this Google suggestion is Asian.
Oh yeah.
I don't need that in my life.
You gotta get me the oh yeah, boys.
Oh yeah.
Fuck off, Peyton. Do it.
Oh yeah.
Yours is so good. It turns me on.
I watch a lot of porn.
Yeah.
I was just reading the comments, and I thought you were gonna say, I don't need her typing into the computer an A, and all that comes up is, and I was looking at the comments and it said animal people.
Well, dude, that's what I'm afraid. I'm so like, because I was watching a video just a couple days ago, and I was like, this isn't doing anything for me, and like, it wasn't like crazy stuff, you know. And I was like, do I really want to get to the point where I have to watch? If I ever get to the point where I'm like, all right, he's got to spit in her mouth in order for me to get hard, I don't want to get to that point. So I was like, okay, I'm done with porn. I'm done with porn videos. I will not touch myself unless it's in the presence of my wife. Like, I gotta cut all this out. So that's what I told myself. I had to just stop.
What?
So that's what I'm doing now.
Well, I'm proud of you. Good luck. And it just makes me want to send you random gifts.
Dude, I told my wife this, right? Because I'm an open book when it comes to her. She knows that I am a very sexual being.
Mm-hmm.
I straight up and I tell her, hey, like, I'm doing my best. I don't want to be out here and be horny. Because if I'm drinking or anything like that, like, it could lead to me doing something stupid. I was like, so I don't want to put myself in a position where I could fuck up. Not that I would, but I want to put myself in a position where I could. And she's pregnant, and I tell her, hey, I want a belly picture because I enjoy seeing.
You want a belly picture? Belly. That's what you said, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I want a belly picture.
You want to see your little baby.
Exactly. So after I tell her, I've been getting pictures every day.
Right.
Perfect. This is just belly and everything else.
Normal pictures, like, hey, I want to see my baby. Oh, cute. Whatever, right?
She'll lift up her shirt, beneath her breast, and then show me her belly. And I'm like, oh.
Nothing lewd, just standard.
Exactly. I call the baby Frog because we are not telling anyone the name. So the
call it Frog.
He jumps a lot in the womb, so I named it Frog. That's her nickname. So I'm like, oh, Frog's so beautiful. I can't wait to come home and love on you and the baby. Like,
Sure.
I'm super excited. So I tell her all this. I'm like, hey, I'm done masturbating while I'm out here.
Okay.
Like, no more masturbating. You know what this bitch does?
What? What does this bitch do? What does she do?
So she sends me a picture, and she knows exactly what she's doing. She is wearing my favorite pair of underwear she has, a very red, very revealing thong.
Right.
She's
Well, all
wearing
thongs
that.
are.
Yeah, turned to the side with her belly showing and her whole left side of her ass cheek hanging out. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me, dude? Like, I don't even touch myself to pee. Like, I'm sitting down and letting my junk hang in the toilet so I can pee because I refuse to touch my wiener. Or, I'm sorry, my genitalia.
Your penis. Your
Yeah,
pee-pee.
my penis.
Your donger.
For a little while, man. Why you send me pictures like this? And she goes, oh, I forgot. And I was like,
forgot.
bitch, lady, wife. I don't call her bitch. I was like, don't be sending me that stuff, dude.
You know, yeah. I don't call her bitch. I call her lady wife. That's what I call
Yeah,
her.
lady wife.
I don't call her bitch, dude. I don't call her bitch. I call her lady wife. Stop it.
Lady wife? Stop it. Stop it.
Not putting so much more about pain than I thought I ever would, dude. Oh, you will. Be paid and go back. We'll get you all the deets. Here's what's really fucking funny. Is like, yeah, she did that on purpose, for sure. That was for sure. Like, oh, I forgot. Especially with the other, yeah. But
Of course.
what's even funnier is how little it takes. Like, how little it takes to just get your mans to be appreciating, right? She sent you the side of her left butt cheek. You're like, oh my god, how do I even handle myself right now? What are you doing to me? What are you doing to me? Like, it takes so little.
I was like,
My husband just called me his property. That's kind of hot.
This?
That's hot. Oh, that's not so hot. That's rude. I hope he doesn't say that.
I love that woman to death, though, man. She takes care of me, and I work so I can take care of her. But yeah, I had to give it a break. Otherwise, I was afraid I was going to pull it off.
He would never. He is scared of me. Well, yeah, he should be scared of you. You're 6+, which is awesome, dude.
But
I've talked to Queen Maz about her and her relationship with her husband, and I love it. They're adorable. I wish I
They
knew
do have a
them.
really good relationship.
You're frozen. Okay, you're good. You got a good relationship. Is that what you said?
I said they've got a good relationship. That she can stream and she can have, guys telling her, hey, I love sending tips to e-girl streamers and stuff.
Yeah.
And he's chill about it. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, it takes a real man to, she's got a real man for a husband. I think that's awesome.
Yeah,
That's
for
super
sure.
dope.
That's cool. Yeah. I told my wife that she's going to start being the one on camera. Like, I'm going to put her in a bikini and everything else, dude. I'm going to make some fucking money.
All right, so next spot, we're going to do this before we wrap it up. When I had OnlyFans, this man's was my photographer. See, that's what's up. That's a real man. I know a lot of people gave iDub shit for a niece doing that shit. It was like, you're only calling him a cuck and all that stuff, but it's like, while you're paying for her shit, wishing she was yours, like, is he really? Like, he's just, come on. Get out of here.
It's really, I only consider it to be a cuck if you are like sitting in the corner masturbating, watching your
If you're literally being cuckolded, yeah. And then at that point, it's probably not an insult. You're just like, I have a cuck, I enjoy it. Good for you. Do what you want to do. Whatever. Let's move on to the telling him. We do a thing called, what do we name it? I thought we had a name for it, but I don't think we have a name for it yet. We're looking for a name for this segment where basically people that need advice with their life, we have a site, it's on the Discord. You go in and you anonymously post something saying, hey, this is what's going on. I could use some advice. And now here's what's going to happen. You're either going to get very good, just scientifically accurate, well thought out advice, or you're just going to get the fucking shit at the bottom of the barrel. You don't know. Either way, it's entertaining for me and Peyton, SNOWJOB, and whoever else is here. So this is what we're going to go over. So we got too many. We have too many questions in here. We got honestly like 30 questions in here, so I'm gonna skim through them. I'm gonna go with the first one. What's your opinion on body shaming, Peyton? No. Let's give it to SNOWJOB. SNOWJOB, what's your opinion on body shaming?
Okay, so I don't want to go out. Like I don't wake up in the morning and I don't like choose to go outside, like to go to Walmart and be like, "Oh, you look disgusting," or "You look bad," or this and that.
I do.
Because like, okay, well,
I'm kidding.
see,
I don't.
I have to go to work, and people in the military make fun of other people for not being as physically fit as them because it's like a standard.
Sure.
And like you go in there and they're like, "Hey, see, you've been gaining some weight. What's up with that, sailor?"
Right. What's up with what's up with all the the being fat shit? Huh? What's going on with that?
Somebody should lay off the burgers.
Yeah. All right.
So what's your
So
what's your take on it?
I'm not that guy to go outside and start shaming on some random people, but I gotta go to work and correct somebody on their ill-fitting uniform. I gotta do it, you know.
There you go. Yeah.
So in the proper place, it's acceptable, is what you're saying.
Well, you know.
Yeah. I get it.
Oh, Queen Mad says, "Yo, I sat on Amigo until 6:30 this morning, shaming all the guys with their dicks out. Negative reinforcement." Rainey says, because Rainey's also in the military. "Yeah, glad the military got rid of the waist measurement when taking the physical test." I know that was a thing. Although I could say that being difficult for the women in the military if it's like a standard all-around measurement. The way I see body shaming, obviously not cool. Look, I wouldn't do it to someone else because I ain't trying to make anyone feel bad. All right, I mentioned earlier in the vodcast that hey, I got bullied a lot, and that doesn't feel good. So I personally wouldn't like to do it to someone else. However, I got thick skin. When people do it to me, like it doesn't really happen. But the rare occasion that it does happen, like someone's like, "Dude, you're fucking thick, buddy. Like you're getting heavy. You're getting fat, boy." I'm like, "Oh, cool. Thanks for reminding me." It also gives me like more motivation to get back in the gym. Yeah. That's why I got broad shoulders, big arms, and a fucking big ass beer belly. It's the combination of both. So don't be a dick to people, but at the same time, it's got its benefits, I guess. That's where I'm at with it. What about you, Peyton?
Well, I never really. I guess when I was younger, I was always in really good shape, so it never really bugged me. I am not for it, not against it. It doesn't matter. My wife, though, she body shamed me the other day, and I don't know if it was intentional or unintentional. But being a sexual being, like I was talking about earlier, I was
with the corn cob.
Yeah, I was fully undressed in front of her, and I have an slightly above average appendage, and she looked at it. She was sitting on the bed. I was getting dressed out of the shower, so we weren't doing anything. She looked at it and she goes, "Huh?" And I said, "What?"
Huh? She said, gave you the huh?
"Well,
you got the
I'm
huh?
pleased with what you have to offer, but your body has outgrown your penis." And so I quit drinking beer, and now I go to the gym twice a week. So maybe I'm not for body shaming. Maybe I'm now against it, because that hurt.
Yeah, going to the gym. I'll drink to that.
I now stick to just liquor, no beer, because beer bloats me. But yeah, when my wife told me that the rest of my body has outgrown my penis, I gotta get back in the gym. So that's what I'm doing now. Do we have another telenom, Joel?
With you.
Yeah,
Check.
well,
it said that
it
said that the OBS was picking up my audio, but you guys couldn't hear me, so that's weird. But just okay. So to make sure, it looks like I'm lip syncing. Okay. And lagging. Okay. Well, hopefully that fixed it. All right. Okay. Well, what I was saying is, aside from laughing my ass off at Peyton's just face filled with pain that that got me. I want to hear about I want to know the funniest shit, because she said that she had some negative reinforcement for all the guys with their dicks out on Omegle, and I want to hear, like, I want to know, like, what was her favorite thing that she said to them. So while she types it up in chat, we'll go over the next one, which is something you are certain you will never experience. Let's go. You rather like to be indoors or outdoors? Boring. What type of person are you into? That's easy.
The one with
what's my favorite piece of clothing I own? That's my Golden Girl shirt. Ever woke up with a hangover? Obviously. Let's see. Okay. I don't know if this is advice or not. Well, this is just gonna be an advice piece, all right? We are mostly adults. Me, I'm a 23-year-old male and recently discovered that holding my shits in is difficult. Have any of you experienced this, or is it just me?
This guy goes doo-doo in his pants at 23?
Regularly, it seems like.
On the regular? It's okay to have an accident.
Well, I am 23 years old, male, and recently discovered that holding my shits in is difficult. So it sounds like just a standard... Just in general, it's difficult to hold in, is what it sounds like. They do make diapers. You know what? You know what my answer to this is?
Let's hear it.
Look, a tampon is a multi-tool.
Oh.
All right?
There you go.
There's your solution. Don't be afraid
Unless
of it.
it's solid, dude. Imagine if this guy has full-on logs.
They use it in the military, right? They use it in the military for bullet wounds, don't they? They got the applicator right there. You can just put the applicator in, you fucking pull the string out.
Yes.
Yeah.
With the caveat that it'll also kill you if you do that.
Oh, really? You get toxic shock syndrome or whatever, TSS?
Yeah, because it just swells up and then the blood starts pooling up inside your body.
Oh, that ain't good.
Oh, shit.
Well, I'm glad I didn't get to use that fucking surviving in the wild fact that I learned. Queen Mad said, so I find targeting those men very entertaining because they know that there are a lot of children on Omegle, and I think it's important to dissuade them from it. Honestly, good point. That is fucked.
Good point.
Very good. Yeah, fucking call them all
Those guys are
pedophiles.
crazy.
Although someone would probably like it. And one last night I said, nope, stop it, and he wouldn't talk, but typed, no, you don't, you do what I say. And I said, no, because I have the power here, and you need to understand consent and the fact that you're acting like a gross piece of shit. Also, your peen looks like the sand from looks like the sandworm from Dune. The sandworm from Dune. And I literally watched it shrink. Oh, the power in that.
Oh.
The power to watch a penis go. Was it because he didn't know what Dune was? I actually got the Dune. I got the first book in my living room. That's funny, dude. That's hilarious. The sandworm from
really
Dune.
The sandworm from Dune.
We all love a classic. God damn, that's fantastic. Anyway,
if I could touch on the question here, and let me preface this with, this is coming from someone who has done a little poopy in their pants.
We all have.
You know,
I work construction. It's happened once.
Yeah, sometimes nature takes over, and you just kind of got to surrender yourself over to the powers that be. So
I don't go full fucking shot.
I mean, if this is happening on a regular basis, and actually,
I don't go full
when I was in college, I had torn my kidneys up really, really bad. On I don't even remember what it was. I was drinking so hard.
Yeah.
And for some reason or other, my kidneys got really, really tore up, and I went to a doctor because I was frequently not having control over my bodily functions. And he's like, yeah, you have temporary enuresis because your kidneys are fucked up. And I was like, well, what's that mean? He goes, well, that means you're a bedwetter now until we can get this fixed. I was like, well, doc.
Well,
I'm
doc.
in college here. You gotta help me out. I can't be doing this.
Oh, shit.
And he's like, okay. it's all right. We can fix this. We just got to give you some medication and give it some time. And I'm like, oh my, I'm wetting the bed in college. But it eventually got resolved, and then the Navy came back and hit me, and then I just got an ulcer instead. So,
Oof.
give or take.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I'd rather have an ulcer than pissing in college.
Then you let your wife do your poopy laundry. Way to call him out, Artie. Good job. Hey.
Hey, I thought we were going to talk about that.
We'll keep that private. All right, let's do one more. We're gonna wrap her up. The last one is, and I think this is important because this is kind of topical. Where was it? What about a theme song for your podcast? Good question. Because Peyton and I are working on it. We have we're terrible. Look, we both love music, all sorts of music, random music, eclectic music, whatever, eccentric music, whatever you want to call it, all kinds of stuff. And Peyton came to me with an idea of like a sea shanty type song, something just silly, goofy, and easy. And then I played off of it and made some stuff. We got some lyrics for it. And then we were talking to Artie and Nick today, or SNOWJOB here, which, by the way, I want to make sure I shout this out. They're not on Twitch or anything like that, but they do have a webpage for their art, which is like their abstract expressionist style art, as well as like their music and stuff like that. It's artieandnick.com. Is that right? What is it, SNOWJOB?
artieandnick.com.
So ARTI.
And
Nick and Artie? Nick and Artie. Gotcha.
Nick and Artie.
nickandartie.com. So go there and check out their art. Check out their music, support them. They're amazing people with beautiful art. But that said, now that I've shouted you out, we have been thinking about the theme song. And now that we know Artie makes beautiful music, maybe she can help us out. Maybe she can give us a hand with piecing it together, We already got the lyrics. I feel like we're just working on that. Just something to guide us in the right direction. I ain't trying to have her do all the work, but maybe a little guidance could come in handy. So yeah, but we are working on a theme song. I think it'd be funny. We'd like to make a little. I know Peyton talked to an animator, thinking about having some kind of animation intro or whatever. We'll see what's up. The podcast ain't big, or the vodcast ain't big, but I love doing it so much that I just want to make it look as legit as possible for my sake. It's just fun. So yeah, I just got a new MacBook, so I have a Logic Pro again. Hell yeah, boy. Oh. Wow, fantastic.
Well, we both recorded us singing, and what I was thinking, honestly, is we could do yours for like intro, and then we could have the other one as an outro.
Fine with me. If you're watching this on YouTube, check out the Twitch at twitch.tv/Apex11. If you're here on Twitch, we got the YouTube link at the bottom down here. Well, I guess you got to go to the About. Well, no, wrong way. Got to go to the About area. And click on that. Then my panels will be there. Click on YouTube. You can subscribe to me on YouTube. You can watch these videos there. I'm going to start removing these from Twitch, so you'll have to watch them on YouTube just because I want to spread the love everywhere. It's just more enjoyable because if it's on YouTube, I can edit it and put little pop-ups in and make it look neat, edit the sound, make it crisper and clearer, and just better content. So
yeah, always come to the Twitch. It's every other Sunday, so not this upcoming Sunday, but the next. And then if you want to see the uncensored, unfiltered content, you got to come to Twitch. And then we'll post everything and try to make it as close to the YouTube guidelines as we can. And I say it like I'm going to be doing any of it.
I'm doing it all, but yeah.
So,
if you're watching on Twitch, you don't have to worry about videos getting cut out due to copyright. So
exactly.
Anyway, guys, it was so fun. SNOWJOB is your first appearance, and it was an absolute blast. Complete success. Thank you for joining What You Sippin On, man. It was
sure.
Thank you for having me. It was
so much fun. If you're my friend and you're in the chat, you want to hang out with me, I'm going to be, I don't know about Peyton or anyone else. I know I'm going to be in Discord. I'll be hanging out in Jenny chat if you guys want to play games or do anything or just hang out. Queen Mads, if you're still here, I don't know if you're in my Discord. I would love to invite you if you want to be involved.
Do you want me to set up a command in your channel for the Discord link? Are you ready for that, or what?
Yeah, that'd be great. Okay. I'm gonna have to grab some more mods. I'm thinking. I've already been thinking about making SNOWJOB and Artie mods. Just so,
there you go.
Yeah, if they wanted to take it. So, but yeah.
I'm by this weekend. That way, whenever we do this again, I don't have to be on my cell phone.
Before I forget, once again, Queen Mads streams. She makes great content. Like, not just great content. Like, if you go to her stream, she is on top of just like making you feel welcome, chatting with you, and her community is dope. Runs with Cows, I think is their name, is one of her mods. They're awesome. Like, just great community. Check them out. Lovely lady, beautiful lady, fucking good vibes, just dope, just good shit. Hell yeah,
and I think
I'll send you a link. I'll invite you directly. But yeah, if you're watching, follow Queen Mads. That's Queen Mads with a V, not a U. QVENMADS. Also on Twitch. She's dope. So, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for joining the vodcast. This is What You Sippin' On. This is number 13, the proper number 13.
For sure.
Love you guys. Stick around for the raid. We're gonna go to the thank you for watching screen, then we'll do a raid for somebody. All right.